Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Aquarius. So this is going to be a you and them love reading. I'll have your cards on one side and your person's cards on the other. This could be somebody specifically on your mind, connected to, or coming towards you, depending upon your situation. For the main cards of the reading, I'll be using the Mystical Manga Tarot, and for clarifiers, the Anime Tarot. I'm recording this message for the energies of November, but I do ask these readings to be timeless and give you something you need to hear when you need to hear it. And for those of you interested in ordering a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box of this YouTube video. So let's get into this. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is Aquarius thinking overall about a connection or a potential connection right now? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this? What is happening in your heart space? How are you feeling? What intentions do you have towards a connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Okay. Now we're going to get the cards for the person on Aquarius's mind, the person connected to, coming towards, or thinking about Aquarius. What are they thinking overall about a connection or a potential connection right now? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this? What is happening in their heart space? How are they feeling? Thought that card was going to come out and then it didn't. Let's see. What are they feeling? What intentions do they have towards a connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? My goodness, we do have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Strong Pisces energy, Scorpio and Cancer as well. Cancer with this, oh my goodness, Chariot that is peeking out. And right as I lifted that card up to show you, I saw we have the Lovers as well. Right behind it, Gemini energy, as if what this person is thinking and feeling and wanting to move forward on, what they're not wanting to waste any more time is this Lovers energy, this feeling that this connection is very significant, that you're drawn together, that they're thinking about you, they're falling for you deeper and deeper by the moment here with these very powerful energies peeking out of the deck. And it's like they don't want to waste any time. And I have to say, you don't want to waste any time either. What you are thinking overall is the Chariot. So mirroring energy already here with the Chariot showing up on both sides. This is all about forward movement. Somebody who's taken some time to sort some things out, decide what is important, and they've set some goals, and now they just want to move forward. They want to make it happen. There could be somebody that you're interested in that you're just thinking, hey, let's go for it. And I just heard all right already, almost like somebody who's also very interested in you. Maybe the two of you have been dancing around it a little bit. Maybe you haven't talked about how both of you are feeling, but it definitely feels like both of you are just really desiring to make this happen, to see what can happen, to see where this can go. And you could definitely be deciding this is time to take some initiative, maybe around this, maybe around other things in your life, but it's all connected. Love and, all of the other aspects of our life are very much connected. I am curious though, with the Chariot showing up on both sides, what are you desiring to move forward here? What is it that you are wanting? Okay, had half the deck just jump out, probably just really wanted to rearrange itself. Okay, what are you wanting to move forward on with the Chariot energy? Strength. Oh my goodness. Okay, Leo energy could be significant. And with these cards, these have a lot of July energy could be significant. I don't know if there was something about summertime with this connection, or maybe the number 7. I don't know, but I definitely feel like there's something about this. You are wanting to move this forward. And with the Strength card, definitely can be building confidence to say something, to do something, or somebody could be thinking about what they want to say towards you, wanting to listen to their heart and just do what it takes to move this forward. And their heart, I have to say, is definitely in this. What they're thinking overall is the Queen of Cups. More Cancer energy, Scorpio and Pisces here, but regardless of sign, regardless of gender, you all know these are energies around how somebody is showing up, what they are thinking. With the Queen of Cups, there's a lot of depth. There is a lot of feeling. There is a lot of love. It can be somebody looking deep into their heart space, thinking about what it is they're feeling and wanting to move forward, opening up their heart, falling for you, maybe even being deeply in love with you. And it is somebody who wants to explore this further very clearly, as do you in your daily life. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, like all these cards around, let's go. I don't know if something got stuck or something was quiet or somebody was kind of stuck in a difficult situation, waiting for the chance or the opportunity to speak up or step forward. But whatever it is, I feel like you don't want to just waste time, maybe wondering about somebody, if they've been quiet or if they've been stuck in some other situation. It's like, let's move forward. Let's see what can happen, because I'm ready. I'm ready for some excitement. I'm ready for some fun. I'm ready for the universe to come in and move things forward. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune showing up in your daily life, this can be good luck. This can be abundance. This can be a windfall. This can be opportunities as well with work. But when it comes to love, there is an opportunity that you're wanting to take, a chance you're wanting to move forward towards. And if there's somebody that you're interested in, somebody that you're thinking about, you could be really excited about this, like what could happen, where it can go. I get strong Sagittarius for the Wheel of Fortune. Some get the fixed energies, much like the World, which is also here, which we'll talk about when we get there. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus energy. But your person in their daily life has a very different energy. They have a Four of Swords. Libra energy can be significant here, but I feel like the Four of Swords is night and day from a Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is forward movement. It's ready to go. It's sorted things out, and now everything begins to spin and move in a positive way. This is somebody who is healing. This is somebody who has faced some sort of pain or difficult situation, and I feel like we all have, but they've decided they can't let the past, they can't let the old wounds, the old hurt run their life anymore. Got to take a little time to process, to heal, and then step forward. It definitely feels like there's something they're wanting to communicate, but there's a lot of quiet energy. With the Four of Swords, somebody could be thinking about you, dreaming about you, or just, in a quiet place in their life, trying to decide their next step. Oh my goodness. But it's clarified by the Knight of Wands, which I have to say, very, very different from the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor energy. So we've seen the Emperor, we've seen the Lovers here. I actually saw the Empress when I was getting ready for the reading. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a strong soul connection here. Aries energy for the Emperor. Now, with the Emperor and the Four of Swords, sometimes that can be like a strong soul connection in separation, divines in separation. Doesn't have to be, but somebody who maybe got quieter, maybe has taken a little time to process, or maybe they're just having a lot going on in their daily life, so they're trying to heal and sort things out, that has had some major realizations. With the Emperor energy, this is somebody who is determined. This is somebody who's realized this is important. This is somebody who feels like you stand out above the rest, and they are gathering everything they have to step forward, to take initiative. We have the Four of Swords, which is a very quiet kind of healing energy, clarified by the Knight of Wands, which is somebody who is very spontaneous, very interested, very attracted to you, just going for it. Done with the overthinking, done with the stuck energy. Somebody who's going to come rushing in, even if they don't necessarily know what's going to happen or where this is going to go. They're so drawn to you. They're so interested in you that they just can't deny it. They just can't keep quiet any longer. Something could happen even sooner than you think with the Knight of Wands. Strong Leo energy there. In your heart space, you've got the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy could be significant, strong in your chart of your person. Some of you could be on the cusp maybe, but with the Two of Pentacles, somebody that's got a lot going on, a lot that they're managing. And I feel like every single one of us, I know my past month has been absolutely crazy. And I know every single one of us has a lot going on, but this is trying to balance and keep it together and, focus on the day to day and do the things that you need to do to get by. But it's also a reminder to pay attention to the emotions. You see all that water in the background, the feelings, they're going to come up and they're going to need to be faced. And so you definitely have to find that balance, not letting them overrun you, but not denying them either. There could be somebody that you're thinking about, and with this infinity symbol, definitely can be, soulmate, something like that with that, because these are the kind of connections with the infinity symbol that are outside of time and space. Two people that keep meeting up, maybe in lifetime after lifetime, coming together to be together because they're drawn together. In your heart space, you could be feeling that. And as practical and sensible as you could be trying to be, the feelings are getting stronger. And there's a sense that it's got to be phased. You've got to think this through. You want to move forward. But I definitely feel like you're thinking about this. Your heart is definitely feeling a lot, but you're also trying to be practical because you want somebody that is going to come in right, that is going to come in a balanced way. This Two of Pentacles is all about balance. In your person's heart space, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is also all about balance. Taurus energy can be significant here, but this is somebody that wants to come in a way that is right. This is somebody who wants to have a lot to offer you. If they have been working on some things or sorting through some things, it could be because they want to get into a better place. In some cases, this could be somebody who wants to take a trip or travel towards you, or could be saving up to take you out on like a really special date or something like that. Obviously, it doesn't have to be these things all, these cards all mean so many things depending upon your situation and the placement and what's around them. But the Six of Pentacles in the heart space, with this tied into the feelings that they're having, is somebody who feels for you what you feel for them, is somebody who wants to come forward in a way that is balanced and right. I like the Six of Pentacles. For me, that's somebody who texts back. That is somebody who shows up the way you show up. It's somebody that doesn't leave you hanging or wondering. And I feel like this person wants to show up in that way, because look at this Queen of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Because they could absolutely see you as somebody they could get serious with. Strong Capricorn energy, Taurus and Virgo as well can be significant. But with the Queen of Pentacles in their heart space, with the Six of Pentacles, it feels like somebody wanting to balance things out, be in a good place, because they feel like you could be the one. For me, this is Minor Arcana Empress energy. This is the physical embodiment of that energy of the person you want in your world. You want to take things to the next level with. You want to have that Ten of Pentacles with. You feel like you could get very serious. And in their heart, they take this all a little more serious than you even realize. In your intentions, you've got the Eight of Wands, more Sagittarius energy, which is coming up towards the end of November as I'm recording this message. So some things between now and then could really pick up, especially with the Wheel of Fortune as well. Both of these having strong Sagittarius energy. Something that had been slow moving, something that maybe you had been unsure about, could suddenly kick into high gear, because with the Eight of Wands, everything begins to flow. There's conversations, there's communication, there can be, traveling to see each other or getting together. But the Eight of Wands comes after the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is when somebody's balanced some things out, decided what's important. And now with the Eight of Wands, everything begins to flow. You've taken some time to think things through, and now it's like, hey, let's just talk, let's just move forward. Sometimes this can be connecting or reconnecting with somebody and just talking all night, but let's see what can happen. And your person has a Magician, which is major arcana, which is also an energy of taking initiative. Like, I love this. I feel like if things had been quiet, if things had been confusing, if just the day-to-day and life and all the craziness and things that we deal with could have gotten in the way, it feels like what both of you really want is to just move forward. And I feel like a little bit of a broken record. I keep saying that, but with cards like the Chariot twice, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the Magician, and the Knight of Wands, there's definitely that sense of, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's talk. Let's see what can happen. We have Aries, Gemini, Virgo energy could be significant with the Magician, but this is somebody that is thinking about you. They have feelings for you. All the aces in the tarot represented here. They want to take action towards you because they want to offer an Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles can be the cornerstone of the Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to initiate something, tell you something, because with everything they've been thinking and feeling and planning, they know it's time. And I feel like they don't want to miss a chance. They don't want to miss an opportunity. But I definitely feel like there's a little bit of hurry up and wait energy here as well. So we'll talk about that as we get there. But for your potential outcome, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. I like the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, because that definitely feels like your energy or a beautiful match for your energy. Capricorn, strong Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius here can be significant, but in some cases here, we could definitely be dealing with a situation that could be a little bit more professional, maybe somebody you work with, somebody you see on the day-to-day, somebody you have things in common with the Three of Pentacles, take classes, doesn't have to be, but I always get that vibe from the Three of Pentacles, but somebody that you could be connecting with or communicating with on a little bit more of a casual kind of level, but somebody clearly that you're interested in exploring things further with, somebody that you see their value, they see your value, you want to spend time together, but all at the same time, there's something about trying to be sensible, trying to be smart about things. The Two of Swords is when it's time to make a heart overhead decision and you're up in your head about it. Now, if you are dealing with a work thing or something like that, doesn't have to be, but can be, you could be trying to be logical because you don't want to mess up like a professional situation by getting all the feelings involved, even though the feelings are clearly there. It feels like there's so much interest and chemistry between the two of you. You can't deny what you're feeling. And I definitely think there is something that you could be finding some real clarity around this month, something that you're wanting to communicate with somebody that you definitely feel could be a match, someone who sees you as intelligent, interesting, somebody who wants to talk to you, spend more time with you, be around you to see what can happen. But let's go ahead and see. Why do we have this Two of Swords? What is it that you're trying to decide here? Oh my goodness. We have the Fool and the Judgment card. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Interest, attraction, desire to just strike up a conversation. But look at this. I asked what you are trying to decide, what you may be struggling with a little bit, to listen to your heart and to open up and to move forward, because I feel like you're overthinking maybe a little bit sometimes with the Two of Swords. Doesn't have to be, but can be. And with the Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles, it's a decision you're needing to make, but you're struggling to listen to your heart, which is perfectly natural. I feel like we've all been through our share of things. When somebody's quiet or they're not communicating or there's been confusion or things have come between you, and sometimes it's just hard to know how to move forward. Even if your mind is made up, even if you're very clear about who you are, sometimes you're not sure how to move forward. But we have two powerful major arcana. The Judgment card, which is a powerful turning point, and the Fool card, which is taking a leap. And all that water, which you had maybe put in the background, the emotions that you've been maybe trying not to focus on so much while you make a decision, I feel like they're coming up and they're guiding you. Feels like the whole universe is guiding you. Aries and Aquarius energy can be significant here, but the Judgment card means that some of you definitely are dealing with a significant situation. Your universe, your guides have been working on this, and your universe is blowing the trumpet and saying it's time. It's time to take a leap. It's time to make a move. It's time to do something, or giving somebody a nudge to come towards you in a way that is spontaneous and lighthearted and free-spirited and fresh and new. Even if there is a lot of history between the two of you, this is somebody coming forward in a way that is new, in a way that is right. And for your person, we have the Devil energy, the World card, and the Knight of Coins. Okay, I have to be very careful about that Devil card for YouTube community standards here. There we go. Okay, Capricorn, we talked about all the fixed energies, and then Taurus here with their Knight of Coins can be significant. But with these energies, with the Devil coming up, it definitely feels like that kind of energy of somebody who's had some of their own things, their own inner demons, their own fears, their own doubts to deal with and sort out. And if there has been slow movement or something like that, it could be because somebody was feeling stuck and feeling unsure. I also have to say, with the Four of Swords sitting here right next to the Devil energy, somebody who's quiet could be obsessing over you. Like, they can't get you out of their head, but also could be fears and doubts because they've been hurt. And when the Four of Swords comes up, it comes after the Three of Swords, even though somebody could be moving on beyond that. Because they've been hurt, it definitely feels like this, they're torn. They're torn between just rushing and going and jumping into this, or taking their time and having that plan. With the World, though, they feel this. You feel this. The two of you are thinking about one another. You're drawn to each other. Despite the challenges, the differences, the frustrations or miscommunications or things that could have come in between the two of you and got in the way, I think you both feel this undeniable connection. The Judgment card would not be here with your universe blowing the trumpet and saying it's time to move forward. It's time to connect. If the two of you weren't feeling this in a powerful way, we have that beautiful red ribbon, which is that red thread that is said to connect those that are meant to come together. And this person, regardless of differences, distances, maybe physical or emotional between you, could be cultural differences, different backgrounds, coming from different worlds, different friend groups. Regardless of all that, this person feels the pull. They feel the draw, and they just keep coming towards you. Regardless of their fears and doubts and the things that might have held them back or come between the two of you, this is somebody that doesn't want to give up. Our Knight of Pentacles is our slow-moving knight, but it is our knight that crosses the finish line. If anything had slowed this person down, because clearly they're interested, clearly they have feelings, it is because maybe of, past toxic things or things that have been hurtful or painful that they have dealt with, that they want to be sure they're not going to get pulled into anything like that again. And I feel like you don't want that either. The Judgment card is a turning point. It is when the more challenging and difficult things fall away and everything becomes, wow, what it is meant to be. And we have the Tower just jumped out in reverse. Definitely makes sense here, because the Tower in reverse means, there's been a shakeup. I don't know if it's something that's happened in this person's world or something between the two of you, but it feels like they're still kind of reeling. They're still kind of healing. They're still getting things sorted out. They don't want to make a big grand gesture and reject it, but very clearly, look at this. Knight of Pentacles, again on the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords, and the Sun card. This is somebody that, regardless of the fears and the doubts or the things that you may have faced and they may have faced that could have thrown a wrench in things or caused challenges between the two of you, they want to keep going. They want to have something to offer. They want to see this through, because look at this. The Sun is the most powerful, positive, light, bright energy. You make them happy. You make them smile. With the King of Swords, they can't get you off their mind. That is your energy, or a beautiful match for your energy. They feel like you're the one. Their mind is made up. They want to talk. They want to make you happy. And they want to move forward. So that is the message that I have for you. I do hope something in here spoke to everyone who was guided to the reading. If you enjoyed the message, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.